What's up, everybody? It's your man's TZ. Merry Christmas. It's December 25th, 2019. And I'm here to document my thoughts. Here to express myself verbally to the world. You know what I'm saying? To give a fragment of my mind, to give a tour of my mind right now, currently what I'm thinking at this moment. It's 1500 hours, 14 minutes. That's 3:14 p.m. I think it's very important, very imperative to discuss this particular topic. You know, it's something that's near and dear to my heart. It's something that's near and dear to every visionary, something that's near and dear to every dreamer's heart, man. Anybody that ever went after anything, anybody that ever dreamed, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that ever strived, anybody that ever desired more than what they currently experience. You know what I'm saying? Not desire more in terms of greed, not desire more in terms of discontent with the life you were given simply out of no gratitude, simply out of unappreciation. We talking about desiring more from a place of you're not particularly, you know what I'm saying, where you see yourself to be at your highest potential when you know what I'm saying, exercising your gifts on a high level, when you being compensated for your gifts, when you being compensated for your distinct value, when you being compensated for your preeminent value, you know what I'm saying, that you are dishing out to the world, that you are giving value, and that what you are known for, you know what I'm saying, your contribution, your legacy. This particular topic is faith in the unseen. You know, the Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith in the unseen is so important. It's so important, people. You know, right now I could just tell you where I'm at. 20 years old, man. I'm 20 years old. And I'm highly blessed, man. Very grateful for my life, my circumstances, my situations, the few people that I have in my life that's very close to me, man. They pay dividends, bro. They pay dividends with interest, with compounding interest based off of, and they pay dividends with compounding interest in terms of value that they bring to my life, in terms of peace and love and strength and just belief in me. And they allow me to give them peace. They allow me to give them love, and they allow me to believe in them. You know what I'm saying? And push them. Bro, that's a blessing in itself, bro. Not everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? So even if my bank balance was zero, and even if I didn't have a roof over my head or any clothes to put on, or, you know what I'm saying, even if I didn't have a job or whatever, bro, just to have those people that support you, that believe in you, that truly love you, bro, that want to see you do better, that's a blessing in itself, bro. You know, iron sharpens iron, as a friend sharpens a friend, bro. Loved ones need loved ones, bro. And it's like, I'm at this place in my life right now, and I got all these seeds in me, man. I got all these seeds of belief, all these seeds, these ideas, these gifts, these dreams, these visions, right? And they permeate through my soul, bro. They permeate through my soul. My soul has been made permeable by way of my dreams, by way of my visions. They flow in and out of my heart all day long. It's like a gyrating. If you could put yourself back in ninth grade when y'all was in physical science class, right? For me with Miss Clark, ninth grade physical science class, bro. If you could put yourself back to ninth grade in physical science class when y'all was discussing, you know, energy with the electrons and protons, you remember how the electrons be bouncing all over the molecule, bro? Bouncing and rotating and orbiting around the nucleus. That's how my dreams are doing with my heart right now, bro. My heart, my spirit, my soul is the nucleus, and my dreams, bro, are the molecules. You know what I'm saying? It's the molecules that's just, you know what I'm saying? They gyrating all day. I could be at work doing my work, and I'm thinking about my dream. I could be I could be taking a doo-doo, bro, on the toilet, bro, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about my dream, and my dream is pushing me to keep living and keep going and keep striving and keep believing and keep achieving and keep fighting and keep. If I fall down, get back up again and go and be a better man and believe and believe and believe and believe and believe, bro. My dream, my visions. They are the energy that makes the nucleus, that gives the nucleus its power, bro. That make the atom what it is, bro. Why would you not give those dreams energy? Why would you not give those dreams belief? Why would you not give those dreams faith, man? I'm about to get emotional, dog, because your life matters, bro. Your dreams matter. So many people settle, bro. So many people settle all the time, bro. And it's sad. We are human beings. We are spirit beings, man. We are energy beings first. We have needs, bro. And for me, one of my needs just happens to be to realize my dream, to realize my potential. And it's a giant part of my life, man. It's a lot dependent on your dream, man. What if your dream could save somebody's life? What if your dream could set somebody's mind free and have them believe in themselves? Who knows the scope of what our lives could be if we just truly believe? If we gave this life all we got? I'm 20 years old. I'm 20 years young, man. I'll never be old. I'm 20 years young. And I feel deeply, man. I have an understanding. I've talked to enough elderly people to understand how quick life just goes by. I'm 20 years young. And I have seen the scope of life. I've seen the timeline when I looked at older people's lives. And it's worth mentioning that it goes by quickly. I've never been 70. I've never been 80. But I talk to a lot of 70 and 80-year-olds, and they say it goes by quick. It's always something they wish they could have done. And to me, I hurt for them. When they tell me how they just worked a job for 40 years, when they worked a job for 50 years, when they barely raised a family, or when they raised a family, or when they was away from their family or whatever, man, they just reproduced, they worked a job and did. Now they ready to pass on to the next life. Now they ready to get out of this world, this beautiful, abundant, this opportunistic world, man. They just about to pass away. Most of them not having reached what it is that they deeply desire most. And to me, it's so, if I was afraid of anything in life, man, it would be that. The regret of not following my heart. The regret of not putting faith towards my dream. The regret of not investing in myself enough to make these things come to pass, to believe, to unite with God in belief of what could be the possibility of a life well lived, of a life of impact, of a life where I'm led by the inner spirit, with those molecules gyrating around my spirit, telling me, TZ, this is who you need to be. Telling me, TZ, bro, this is what you need to do in order to be the best possible version of yourself for other people that might need what's on the inside of you, bro. Why would you not follow that? Why would you be slothful? Why would you be lazy? Why would you be a slugger just wasting your life? Wasting your talents, wasting your gifts. Why wouldn't you apply yourself to supply your wealth, and not only your wealth, but everybody else's wealth? Simply because you existed, somebody else has discovered something in them that they now feel is worth them living to their fullest extent for. faith in the unseen, man. It's a lot of things that I see on the inside that I don't currently see on the outside right now, but I know that everything is subject to time. And everything is subject to change if you believe it. You can do anything if you believe it. Anything at all. It says, the Bible says that if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you could command a mountain to jump and the mountain to jump and go fall in the sea, bro. What does that look like when it's my life? What does that look like when it's my life? Of course, that's metaphoric, but what does that look like when it's applied to my life? The principle. Saying, man, if you just got an ounce of faith, if you just got an ounce of faith, if you just got a milligram of faith, bruh, most people have no faith. So if you have a milligram, your faith is already preeminent compared to most. Your thoughts are already preeminent compared to most people's thoughts. So how much more would it be if you add another milligram to that milligram and have 2 milligrams of faith? You could probably change the world. You could probably leave an impact that has not yet been seen. Who knows the scope, man, of your dream? Who knows the scope of your vision? Who knows the scope of your life? These are some of the thoughts that permeate my soul. These are some of the things that I think, bro. When I'm at work and I'm in my mind and I'm within myself and I'm doing whatever I'm doing, you know, muscle memory, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job well. I'm doing my job. But on the inside, I'm living my dream. I'm at the ground level with everybody else, but on the inside, it's preeminent, man. It's preeminent. It's above. It's distinguished as something unique. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to have faith in the unseen. If you are currently lacking in faith right now, man, I implore you. Open up your word, man. Open up your word. Find out what it takes to believe in you. Find out what it takes to believe in your dream and stop at nothing to go get it. Stop at nothing to go get it. C.T. Fletcher describes it as a magnificent obsession. When you have to get this done. I've been studying great people. I've been studying people that made impact, bro. And there's many similarities and correlations in that story, but one that stood out the most is that everybody had to deploy faith, bruh, in something that they did not yet see. Everybody had to deploy faith in something that they did not see. They were at a certain place in life. They desired to be somewhere else. They had a different vision. The outcome of their vision was different than what they were currently living. And they had to go through a series of trials, tribulations, successes, and what looked like failures but were really lessons. They had to go through these things in order to grow into who they needed to be equal to the vision that they seen. That's faith in the unseen. So, man, as we continue to learn, as we continue to grow, we must believe in ourselves. We must believe in our dreams and stop at nothing. Let nobody sell you short on your own value. You must put the price on your life. You must put the price on your life. You must say, this is what I'm worth. In life, I demand you to pay me this because this is what I'm worth. This is what I see. I'm not taking your crumbs, life. I'm not taking anything less than what I know I'm worth. So, man, it's with love, bruh. Peace and power that I come to you, bruh. Live fully. Live internally. Don't be afraid to live open. Live your life with an open heart. Let the world know that you came this way. It's your man TZ. Y'all be preeminent, bruh. Be distinguished as unique, bruh. That's something else, man. Above what's average or ordinary, man. Think preeminent thoughts. Y'all be blessed, man. Namaste.